This green. Sorry, Leo. Y'all got Lion King going on. The song where they were playing at the Skyhead set. What you call? Look. Never mind. Y'all got that going on. You know the song they were playing. I might watch that. Right? I'll watch it when the movies pop up and read. But it's that song from the Lion King after Skyhead set Mufasa up. And that's the song that's on with Skyhead set up Mufasa and stuff like that. So he could reign to be king. And you know his ass didn't even know how to be king. So it was more of a pride. Fucked up the goddamn pride, man. So I don't know if that's you or someone else that you could be dealing with in your life. Someone who could be vying for something and messing up something more than what it is. I don't know if it's you, tying that Leo energy. If not, if it ain't you, just learn how to use your Leo energy and get the hell out the way. Sometimes it's best that you ain't always gotta go to war for it. And just be like, you know what? You got it. You got it. It ain't about being weak. It's about what battles that you necessarily choose. All right. If you're dealing with a messy Leo, please get your ass out the way. Stop messing with them. Message. All right. Discretion. Disgrace. Okay. Ooh. You got the fates. Jesus. I'll fuck around. Oh, you got Libra, Gemini. Mm. What's going on? Okay. I love those shit. You got balance to act, refusal of the call, looking right timing, and meditation and stillness. That's why I say you better be your ass still before you miss out on certain shit that's coming into your life when it come down to looking right time. And some of y'all got to think though, because when it comes to meditation and quietness, I don't know if this is you or a particular person that's trying to contact you, or it could be some type of message where I tell you comes into enlightenment. E.T. Like you see the man with his finger. Hold up, can you see? Hold up. You see him? It's like ang. It's like Aang in this bitch. Wait a minute, there's Aang. Aang is coming through. Ooh, you know, Aang had the power of all the ancestors and stuff like that. And that's why I say, y'all, some of y'all could be dealing with something like that, though. It could be a power play or something like that. Because if we talking about Aang, because Aang did go through his trials and tribulation. If y'all watch Avatar and stuff like that, sorry, pro tip, we'll get into it. If y'all watch Avatar and stuff like that, Aang had the power of the ancestors that was behind him, though, where he had to go through trials and tribulations to become the person who it is that he needed to be. So that's why I said if it's any type of jealousy or rivalry or something that could be going on, you just got to learn how to be able to get out the way. This is a balancing act. Some of y'all could be at a point where you could be trying to tiptoe around specific situations, or a person could be trying to tiptoe around you. If you in an environment, like I just said, who was there? Um, no, that was Taurus. I said, if it was that though, I was like, how the hell you gonna end up being defensive where you constantly putting yourself in environments to where it causes a state of drama? So that's why I said you should just probably go watch them if you're dealing with a Taurus or whatever. Get out of it. Let me just get out of that one. Just get out of that one. I had to cut that shit off. No sir. Let me get out of that one. Let me get out of that one. All right. That's my last one. That's it. Discretion. Yep. We got Two of Pentacles being in reverse, so we also got the Page of Wands, and we also got the Hermit. With Two of Pentacles, that's where it said balance the act, knowing what weighing the pros and cons of a particular situation, seeing the good, and if certain things don't balance out, some of y'all should be at a point where you need to walk away and leave certain things behind. Some of y'all could be at a point internally where spirit could be trying to give you a message, or it could be from the ancestors or connected to a particular person, though, because I do feel like this Hermit path taking y'all on a path where y'all could be alone, or this could be with a person or a situation, because with the Two of Pentacles lately, a situation that's been giving me where something just been getting out of hand. It really has with the Two of Pentacles. It really is. Damn. Girl, we finna chop these up. No, ma'am. We'll put that there. And there you go. Damn. Yes. All right. Now the first card out, I told y'all got balancing act. You got King of Cups being in reverse. You got the Sun. You got the Hangman. You got Knight of Swords. You also got the Four of Pentacles. That's why I say y'all gotta do some things in your life. If you got to cut out a lot of things that's in your life, whether it's a person, a situation, or something. I do kind of feel like solar plex energy could be coming up, whether it's anything that's connected to your inner child. I feel like there is some communication that could be coming on. I feel like some of y'all could be open. This could be looking for help or wanting help, whether it's something from someone else or there's a message where there's a boost in communication. I do kind of feel like y'all could be at a point where you could be cutting someone out or off, or you could be cutting someone off or out, or you could be coming to help somebody out of a particular situation, especially when it comes down to the Hangman equally as well. But I do kind of feel like here with the King of Cups, though, this is somebody that could be cutting off their kids or something connected with it's a child or something that's necessarily involved. Because this King of Cups reverse could be kind of full of themselves when it comes to a lot of things, though. So I do kind of feel like there's some openness that could be working. If it's being manipulative in certain standpoints and inability to be able to move, I feel like there's some baby mama, baby daddy situation that could be coming on. And that's where y'all probably could be working on those particular issues equally as well when it comes down to this balance of X. So that's why I said making sure that it's okay to stand firm, but not being in a very egoistic place to where you can come down and you can be able to see certain things from a different perspective. But I do kind of feel like if you're dealing with something or someone, I feel like you got to weigh the pros and cons of a situation and know what's necessarily for you. Some of y'all could be at a point where if y'all know this is chakra alignment. This is openness. This is understanding, though. So that's why I said if y'all trying to get messages from certain spirit or a particular person or something or someone, you got to recognize that other people has to be receptive equally as well as with you. But I do like this Four of Pentacles, even if it's money management or something coming on. I feel like there's a particular time where you could be cutting out someone or something, though, so you can be able to get what it is that you need, though. But you can't do this King of Cups being in reverse no more because that's not working. King of Cups can be a very detached or heartless person when it comes down to certain things. So that's why I say you got to figure it out. I'm going to be this way or I'm going to be another way. That's your choice. You got to figure it out. You only got one life to live. You know how people say you live. You know how they say whatever it is, whatever the fuck they saying is. I'm like, nigga, you live every day. You die once. But some people, twice. All right. But you got what this is. Refusal of dream thief. And then too, if you feel like, because if some of y'all tired, just accept the fact that you tired. Stop trying to process a lot of information. Just take your time and honor it exactly for what it is, though, because I do kind of feel like this heavy. It's not a lethargic energy, but it's kind of like in the mind frame of where you need to give your brain a break, especially if it's anything that deals with the frontal lobe, where it's connected to for people in spirituality, your pineal gland, or even just memories, cognizance, or even just thinking process. Give your brain a break, right? So that may be at the point where you just got to stop talking. Go into hermit mode. Be by yourself. Stop doing certain things. Just pull back. See the good into where like you get to kick it by yourself. Like resolve certain issues, traumas, and woundings. Because it feel like in this conversation where it's very hard to communicate because you got the dream thief and refusal of the call. Now we got 9 of Cups with the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, and we also got the 2 of Cups. That's why I said pay attention with that Mufasa shit that's coming up in here with the 6 of Wands, because some of y'all ain't gonna be happy about it, especially with the 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 6 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. Now this just a relationship where there's a makeup to breakup, though. I do kind of feel like this is a situation where some of you and somebody else broke up. I feel like there's something from the past, and I did say childhood wounding was particularly coming up. Y'all got a lot of issues going on. Y'all really do. And it's time to assess them, just being honest, especially about truth. If it's anything that comes down to finances and stuff like that, you got to figure it out, though, to where, like, when it comes to input of money management, to where you won't be exhausting yourself for other resources that is around you, so you won't be picking up certain shit. I do kind of feel like if there is a hard work at play, this came up a long time ago where I said y'all was dealing with an individual who feels as if you're supposed to do a lot for basically nothing. So it's kind of like, okay, no problem. No problem. How much you say that costs? Woo, 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 and all this other stuff. How much you say your tarot reading costs, or how much you say this costs? No problem. They got the money. They put it down, right? But then at the same time, you have to work so hard because they feel like they gave you the money it's kind of like an ownership or something that's going on. So I feel like that's a make or break or something that comes up because some of y'all may have a parent or a particular person who acts like this and y'all don't see eye to eye. This could be an enemy or a frenemy type vibe that could be coming to the truth though, because some of y'all at a point where y'all trying to assess a lot of information. Now this could just be a fallout between friends and certain people because I said there's a lot of wounding that is coming up that's necessarily from the past. So I do kind of feel like if you paying for messages and stuff like that, or you trying to get something across to a person or someone or something, one of y'all ain't happy about it. Like somebody not happy about it. This kind of like, no, shuffle the cards again. I know them cards like say that. Now shuffle them motherfuckers again. Like somebody is very in a state of where it's irate. Or even if it's like cut off or whatever it is, like they're like, no, do it again. No, do it again. Like somebody just won't let it go. And it's like, it's time to let it go, sweetie. Like this, like that's what it kind of feel like. All right. Now we got looking right time, which I do like this here, but there's a lot of changes that do come with it though. And this you could be experiencing a lot of conflict, but it's a still progressive movement. It may not be movement the way you like. Because we also got the Ace of Pentacles and then we also got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, y'all spiritual girls that be going through a whole lot of shit that's coming around though. If you used to outside of spiritual, if you're a person where you like to work hard, do get rich quick schemes and stuff like this, all those particular things, I do see some of y'all coming into a trying time when it comes to a state of money. Now we're looking right timing though, especially for those spiritual girls where you trying to be able to move forward. I do kind of feel like whatever seeds that you were sown, I feel like they could be coming back at this specific time. So it's very like it's like you see that light coming through. It's like I don't know. It's like this much to where like when it comes down to I don't know if that's faith. I don't know whatever it is for something that you necessarily trying to call in or manifest. Because there's a particular person who is sitting right here with this Ace of Pentacles that's trying to block and stop somebody's shit, and it's coming from a state of immaturity. Somebody who doesn't want to change. Somebody who doesn't want to grow. Here, this could even be a fallout over money, but it's not changing. I'm telling you, it's not changing, especially when it comes down to this Ace of Pentacles, especially when it comes down to a state of assistance. Even it goes back to the baby mama, baby daddy dynamic. Like they feel how they feel and they ain't doing whatever it is that they need to do. And they like, I'm good with it, right? So you just got to look at the seeds that was particularly sown and assess the situation as is. Just know every opportunity that you trying to call for it may not be working at this particular time. If you feel like it's a Murphy's Law or a cause and effect or something going on in your life, this could be just seeds that's particularly been sown. So that's why I said if you a person who know karma, then you just know like shit, I did this. Oh well, fuck this shit and keep it moving, right? But anything when it comes to communication, please make sure you taking your time because I'm telling you though, it's something about y'all trying to process shit and you need to give your mind a break. All right. Now we got deep quiet and meditation. That would come up for your crown chakra. Now we got 5 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, we got 4 of Cups, and also the 3 of Pentacles. That's why I said if you out here spiritually and you moving, baby, you got to take your time because some of y'all not in alignment with your assignment and you're not looking at the bigger picture when it comes to a lot of things. This is where some of y'all falling more on the other side equally as well, though. I do kind of feel like if it comes down to anything where it's not working with you, if it's third party relationships, if it's baby mama, baby daddy, whatever it is, because somebody may be at the point where I look better than them and I do this, or woo, even if it's some strong sexual attachment, whatever it is. Some of y'all trying to figure out why it's not working. Your body may want them, but your mind might not be good for them, right? Queen of Wands is also the intention seeker. That's somebody who's basically not feeling themselves and they gonna do what's best benefited for them. And I do kind of feel like at a point of you trying to call back certain energy and you trying to find out certain things. If you try to find out certain things at this specific point, take your time because I'm telling you, if there's messages that you want or you're dealing with somebody that want messages, they're like, shuffle the cards again. This is not it. That shit ain't true. It's kind of like you telling somebody, like they're not. And then it's a specific person where I tell you they're a little manipulative because the Queen of Wands play both sides and she keep up a lot of drama that comes with her equally as well. So I feel like some of y'all be at this point where y'all just it's a behavior patterning that someone has, but it's just not working at this moment. So I don't know how you're gonna deal with it though, because if you're trying to meditate, be mindful if you meditate equally as well, because it looks like this could be some attachments or if you got anybody in your life that's predominantly codependent on you or they're like a force where they're always able to run to you or something and you're in a time of need where you can't or do, I feel like they will literally show themselves. They really will show themselves. And this could be you equally as well. But meditation wise, if some of y'all trying to see certain messages, I'm telling you, like, if this anything to do with some type of dark magic, there's an entity that's trying to be able to attach themselves with you, though. And I tell you, when it comes to certain messages, now I can't say that if somebody could be in an irate place, if you're a reader, you're talking to someone, because there may be something that may be attached to them for those of y'all that may not be into magic and shit like that, so you don't know for its cleansing and stuff. So that's them. They don't want to let something go. They want to keep going. It's just like, look, this shit is exhausted. Like, it is what it is. Like, because I feel like at this point, some of y'all just thinking about all the money you used to have, all the shit you used to do, all this, woo, 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 woo. It's just not working. It's not. So that's why I said if there's anybody who relies upon you more, if there's a person or a situation, whatever it is that's going on, it's just not working at this time. And I think you might not see the best behavior from them, or they might not see the best behavior from you. But I'm just saying, it's just not working at this moment. Ooh, all right. Yes. It just ain't working, baby. It's just not. Yep, because we got intimate in the gesture. I'm telling you that. Be weary of that though, because some of y'all, this could be call girls. Some of y'all are into that type of lifestyle, especially when it comes down to prostitution. Because I did say this is not the year for prostitutes, babe. I said go get your OnlyFans, get it popping. You ain't gotta be out here selling that pussy or that pussy. I said go take that thing up and put it up, because I said that shit is not working. Because with the gesture and the intimate equally as well, there's a lot of problems that is coming with this though. Because some of y'all may be hired to go in a little situation, it may be more than exactly what it is though. This is a year where a lot of people could be dealing with certain people when it comes to sexual attachments, because we also rolled into that number 6 year. And when what was it? Was it Venus and Scorpio? Whatever it was, that placement that was going on, when I had said that you seen a lot of people that were attached to certain people sexually, whether it was coming into a state of obsessive, getting to know them a little bit more. It was a more darker side to that though. Like it was a more darker, lower vibrational demonic aspect, to the point where certain people just ain't rocking with it. So be very mindful of that energy. I will tell you that. All right. So this could be, if you a pimp, one of your hoes don't want to hoe no more, and you might not like it. Look, we got the demon, and we also got the strategist, the strategist, the strategist. You see that though? Somebody trying to come up on the way. I told you somebody playing with that magic. They was discretion. Disgrace. I'm finna go watch Lion King. That was after that though. The Prideland suffered. Because this nigga was trying to be Mufasa. I mean, he was trying to be not Mufasa. He was trying to be, yeah, he was trying to be Mufasa. Mufasa. He couldn't be Mufasa. He just couldn't move like Mufasa. He couldn't. And he got mad because he was selfish. So some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who's selfish as hell though. Right? It could be selfish, because you see everybody lost when, because think about it, when you're dealing with people who have this very egoistic type personality, and they could be hard to deal with though, especially when Scar was trying to push so hard for certain things. He failed to take into account that Scar had that help in those people was because they had trust in him, and he also knew that the sacrifices that he had to make, it was going to pan out for certain individuals. When you got somebody that's just so focused on winning and winning and winning and winning and winning, they'll start to take away to where the fruits that has been sown, and then now it's nothing there, to where the land goes rot, the fruit goes rot. And a lot of people fail to recognize this. And I tell a lot of y'all girls that be into black magic, I said, for be cursing and hexing, buy you a plant and see how fast that plant died. That's how you know in this season everything is not for you. Now we got metamorph, the strategist, the mobus, we have the herative, and we also have the eccentric. I do kind of feel like some of y'all looking back, especially when it come down to those childhood woundings, or some of y'all so accustomed to making plays from that space. I do kind of feel like this is a part of you, whether this is leaving a child or a person or something behind, even if it's connected to that. I do kind of feel like there is a new start and a new cycle coming up though. Like some of y'all want to leave the past alone, but you necessarily don't know how to move forward, because when it comes to the eccentric, that's when you are in the mind frame of when you know what it is that you want. You know what it is that you want, and you okay with bouncing to the beat of your drum. This is the renegade. This is the person that could be a little bit of rebel, but at the same time, they're very charismatic. Like you see this nigga, he got on some type of shit. He got like a gas mask, but it's not a gas mask. In the state of some form of rubber helmet. He him. He looks like a scientist, but he's really not a scientist. But at the same time, he's him. You don't even see his eyes. Like, this nigga's courageous enough to even drive with his eyes closed. So that's why I said that is a point where some of y'all could be succumbing to. So that's why I said when it comes down to your past, I think this at a time you should emotionally self-reflect and not always be in the mind frame of to where you always trying to propel yourself forward based off past decisions, because that may not work for you. And if that don't work, please go check out Tara's energy season reading where I said this came up. I said a trickster was coming into y'all path, and I said this is around the time when all them girls was trying to do the money rituals, and I said be mindful. I said because you had the strategist versus the observer. I said you had some and the wanderer. I said you had somebody that believed in you, and you had somebody else that sit up here and made you prove yourself to them, especially when it came down to your worth. So a lot of y'all didn't get that message. So your girl is out.